Children from East Asian families who want to overcome feelings of inferiority, achieve personal independence, and develop inner strength must quickly eliminate their sense of poverty. The so-called sense of poverty refers, on one hand, to a feeling of material lack, where spending a little more money brings feelings of guilt and shame. When it comes to things they want or goals they wish to achieve, their first reaction is often that they do not have enough money, so it is impossible to obtain or accomplish them. On the other hand, the sense of poverty can also refer to a psychological feeling of unworthiness, where individuals view themselves as incapable and undeserving, thereby self-limiting. When opportunities arise, they primarily think of uncertainties and impossibilities, leading to easy abandonment of ambitions and a lack of initiative to pursue them. This dual sense of material and psychological poverty greatly enhances our fear of risks and difficulties, significantly weakening our ability to think and act. For example, during my university years, I had a strong desire to study abroad, but my internal sense of poverty made me subconsciously believe that someone from an ordinary family like mine could not afford such expensive study abroad fees. Consequently, I did nothing and immediately dismissed the idea of studying abroad, while my teachers prepared for me to find a job after graduation. However, a good friend of mine, also from an ordinary family and equally eager to study abroad, carefully researched the university's official website and consulted the academic affairs office about the policies related to studying abroad. He discovered that our university has quotas for government-funded international exchange students each year. After a year of hard work, he achieved almost perfect grades and high scores in language tests, securing his place as an international exchange student for the following academic year. During his exchange, he also supplemented his living expenses by helping a study abroad agency with writing tasks. Later, due to this international exchange experience and excellent academic performance, he ultimately received a full scholarship to the University of Hong Kong for further studies. The purpose of this example is not to claim that if I had actively sought out the university's study abroad policies, I would have certainly obtained a spot as an international exchange student. I merely want to share my personal experience to illustrate how much one's internal sense of poverty can self-limit and stifle an individual's subjective initiative, undermining their problem-solving abilities. People who harbor a sense of poverty typically exhibit three self-limiting mental patterns: hopelessness, powerlessness, and a lack of worthiness. The first pattern is hopelessness, where individuals believe that no matter how hard they try, their goals are unattainable. Once they encounter setbacks, they quickly fall into a state of learned helplessness, always suggesting to themselves, "I just can't do it, I'm destined to fail." The second pattern is powerlessness. Although they believe their goals might be achievable, they do not trust their ability to obtain the desired results. Those holding this belief tend to set self-imposed barriers. They abandon their dreams because they feel unqualified, give up on love due to perceived unattractiveness, or refrain from pursuing their passions because of financial constraints. The underlying message of this feeling of powerlessness is that others may achieve these goals, but they cannot. They feel inadequate, lacking the capability or resources to reach their objectives. The third pattern is a lack of worthiness. While they may believe their goals are achievable, and even that they have the capability to achieve them, they feel unworthy of attaining them. This mindset leads to a low sense of self-worth, where they magnify their flaws, and despite their abilities, they hesitate to try new things, shy away from pursuing opportunities, and do not strive to achieve the best outcomes. This low sense of worth conveys the message: I am nothing, I have too many problems, and I do not deserve a happy life or beautiful things. Hopelessness, powerlessness, and a lack of worthiness create restrictive mental patterns that construct a high wall within us, unconsciously imposing many shackles on our lives, making it difficult to move forward and trapping us in a self-made prison. Therefore, to eliminate the sense of poverty within and break free from limiting beliefs, it is crucial to objectively understand oneself and gain self-awareness. You must see the real you, recognize your boundaries of ability, discover your core your strengths and acknowledge your past experiences to reclaim your high sense of self-worth. One of the most direct and effective ways to eliminate limiting thoughts is to transform your language patterns. From this lesson onward, stop using all negative words. The next time you find yourself saying things like, "I can't do it," "I have no way," or "it's impossible for me," consciously remove those negative words that restrict your thinking and replace them with positive ones. For instance, change "I have no money" to "I need to find a way to increase my income," or shift "I'm socially anxious" to "I can learn some skills to handle interpersonal relationships and improve my communication methods." Transform "I cannot do it" into "I need to understand more about how to achieve this and enhance my corresponding abilities." Have you noticed? When you replace negative limiting words, your once stagnant thoughts begin to flow. Once the thinking starts to move, everything becomes full of possibilities. Only when you remove the limiting beliefs in your mind and eliminate the sense of poverty within can you have the power to make change happen. If you want to accomplish something or become someone, you must have a very strong sense of capability. It must be something you can definitely achieve. Believe that it belongs to you and that no one else can take it from you. So please sign a life pledge here. Regardless of whether I am in poverty or wealth, health or illness, or any other circumstance, I will always firmly stand by myself, acknowledge myself, care for myself, respect myself, fully accept myself, and maintain everlasting loyalty and determination to myself until the last moment of my life. If you agree, please leave a comment saying, "I am willing."